Alright, so we're live. Jeez, it's been a while. Let's see who's about. So this is a no reason whatsoever live stream. It's just to kickstart the channel back to life and see how everyone's getting on during this weird time. Properly weird time. So yeah, I'm just counting. There's about a 15-second delay. So if you message anything or ask a question, I'll reply as quick as I can. Yeah, if you're wondering why I've been offline for so long. Hello, so we've got Spike, we've got Kieran, and we've got Lorenko. How you doing, guys? It's been a long time. So, work as a key worker, dysfunctional's in. Hello, how you doing, man? So, hello all. Yeah, I've been working. I work in a hardware store. I thought it'd be a nice, easy job. Turns out I'm a key worker. Hello, Shay, how you doing? So, yeah, whereas everyone else has been putting their hair out, not that I've really got much option of that, putting their hair out for the sake of battery low, quick hire. Hello. I've been 5, 6, 7 days a week, which is great. It keeps my mind active, but I've had no chance whatsoever to do any of this, which is a real shame. But yeah, there we go. So I'm going to try. I've got a little setup done here now where I've got sound. I can use OBS. I can come back in the game a little bit. So I'm going to spend today making a few videos for Instagram. I'm also going to put together a video for YouTube. So I'm going to try and get this going. I've got 2 days off a week, Mondays and Saturdays. Hello, Grind. How you doing, my friend? Loving your DPS work, by the way. Incredible. On Instagram. If you're not following Grind Magic Guys on Instagram, do get over and follow him. So yeah, just how are things? How are you guys? I'm going to dust the channel off. I looked on. I just made a video for a friend of mine's daughter to a little trick she can learn. And the last upload I had was October. Oh shit. So I had my little Periscope phase. As usual, Periscope takes over your life. So came off that. Been great bit of work seeing Logan, but I need for my own sanity now to get back and do a bit of magic. I'm going to grab these cards a second and show you. Because I forgot. Hello, Derek. So now, Derek of Dysfunction Reviews. I don't know if you've got the Red Fox playing cards yet. Hello, Benji. But you need to get the Red Fox playing cards. They're beautiful. So as you know, I was my deck of the year was 100%. What do we what do we call them in the end? Paradigms, that was it. Yeah, so the Paradigms by far, I mean, in fact, I think I've only got one deck of cards that's out at the moment that isn't Logan's, and yeah, it's the Paradigms. So we know this was my deck of the year. They're stunning cards, still love them bits. Deck of this year, I think. Yeah, so let me talk you a bit through them. I did a review on them, obviously, as you probably saw. But they sent me out the actual cards because their prototype they sent me was a little bit larger than a regular deck of cards, a little bit stiffer. So yeah, they've sent me out the actual deck now, which is really cool. You get so many little cool bits with it. So I'll just run you through it now. The one with the glasses, indeed. So you get this nice little package, little case with them. It's just like a like a plastic case. They give you some stickers as well. You got like the Red Fox and the Ambigram logo. But I just stuck them on the case because I thought, yeah, customise it. Why not? So that's the little case that comes with it. There's 2 varieties. There are V1s and there are V1.1. So the 1.0s are the ones you saw in my review. Am I going to get the first V3? Yeah, so this is the version as we know them. These are the marked card with the superb marking on them. I've not seen a marking system like this. You get a little reveal of the box. I won't go through a whole thing again. You get the reveal of the box and they're all hand drawn, as you know, right? So really nice cards. You get the training glasses. which they've had, which I like the little extra touch. They've actually got, they didn't just chuck in some cheap ones, they've got some Red Fox logo cards, I think really cool. Yes, they did, the custom clips, which are amazing because the fox's tail or the head or something shows through the clip. There's also a magic trick tutorial website, which I'll be adding some things to now I've got these. I'm doing my rotation palm and a bunch of other stuff that's going on there. So these are really cool. Like, the marking system is great, and when you get them you'll see what I mean. The marking system is beautiful. But the 1.1s, tell me that's not a better back design. It's the same design, but they've just coloured the purple, those real deep purple. In amongst, I don't know this, let me just get this so you can actually see. Yeah, look, they've coloured it in. So it really pops now. Yeah, really, really pops out. So loving this. And they're not marked, they're just regular cards. These ones are, yeah, a real favourite of mine at the moment. So I've been making a lot of videos with these cards coming up. Richard, have you any aviators? Yes, aviators again in my top 5 decks. They're stunning cards. It's the ones not the old aviators. I mean the like Dan and Dave aviators with that brown kind of box. But yeah, these are really nice. I know Spike's got some as well. So Derry, I'm going to be taking up your challenge, which was the colour change montage. I'll be making that for Instagram using these cards, which is really cool. You get like a double face, so you get a double backer. Sorry, you get a double backer with the V1 and V1.1, so you can kind of switch in and out. Yes, they're just wonderful cards. A lot of thought's gone into the stuff, but what I really like, the thing I like the most, is they've given this. Now this you get is a little clue as to what the V2s are going to be like. And it basically looks like an underwater fox. There's a goldfish and some other bits and bobs and some water. So it looks like he's underwater for the V2s, which is really cool. So they give a little hint. But what's really cool about this, and I'm sending them a photo of myself angled as a king would be angled. I'm going to be one of the kings in their V2 deck. So yeah, Red Fox V2 will have this ugly mug in there. So I've got the side over glasses, no glasses, cap, no cap, and all that stuff. So, but yeah, I'm probably going to go. If I wear glasses and no cap, I'm going to look like oh, what's his name? Los Angeles. I'm going to look like him. If I go with cap, I'm going to end up trying to look like Chris Ramsey. So I've got to figure out a way of looking like me. But it's going to be really good fun. I've been into colour changing deck effects. Yeah, colour changing decks are great. I've not been into anything, so I've now suddenly got this vibe to get back into everything, and I've gone really blurry for no reason whatsoever. Sorry, chaps. There we are. So yeah, I've got to angle it so that when I turn my head, my big ear gets hidden. That's the key. I'm really glad that the kings aren't head on. Any magic reveal? Revealing all magic. First, oh, do I show this? I'm gonna hide it. There you go. You're going to my next deck also. Oh, stop! I'm gonna have to find some sort of way of getting rid of my big ear in that case. Hello Scott, how you doing? Yeah. So my recommendation. I'm not selling them. I'm not in any way affiliated with them. I said the same things about these that I'm saying about these. And it's, you notice on my YouTube channel I've reviewed 2 decks ever. It's these 2, and because they both brought something different. All right. So. Yeah, well done Derek, well done to the guys at Red Fox playing cards. So how are you lot? Really, that's what this is about. How are you guys? I'm double vaped up. I've been smoking a lot recently. I've been wondering why I've been smoking, and then I realised I hadn't changed the coil in my thing for like months on end. So I bought some coils and I undid all this to look inside. They were black, and no wonder I wasn't enjoying my vaping. Nice fresh coils, give it a good clean out. Cigarettes, no more. Right back on these now. So yeah, Shay, the first V3s I was gonna get, and then Frederick, who was on here quite a lot, said that he had a deck for me. He got a brick of them, and he gave me a deck of V1s, V2s, and he was going to give me a deck of V3s. We were all going to meet up this summer. Bored as an Amish electrician. Yeah, okay, that's it. The thing about it is I've not got that boredom vibe because of work, but I've got the scared I'm going to bring home coronavirus to Logan every time. So as you know, I moved out. I moved in with Tim. You remember Tim did all the he does all my kind of techie, clever stuff. Moved in with Tim, but his mum's very high risk. She's got very low immune system, and if we were going to do lockdown, I wanted to do lockdown with Logan. So I moved back to this, as you recognise the background, temporarily. I will be back once all this corona stuff stops. Back at Tim's, back in my room there. Where I'll be doing a lot more of these live streams and doing all that sort of stuff. So Scott's also working. So it's a weird one because, like when I go to queue up at the shops, if I've got my uniform on, people are like ushering me to the front like I work for the NHS or something. I'm like, I'm just in a hardware shop. It's fine. I'm happy to queue up. But yeah, people are being really kind, which is nice. But it looks like we're going to be opening the shop back up to the customers. At the moment, what we're doing is an online click and collect. So people book online. We put all their stuff together. They turn up and we give them the trolley just to limit any kind of social distance breaking or any reason to be near anyone. But it looks like B&Q, a company over here, have opened up their shop to the customers again, and we're going to be doing the same. They're trialling it next week. So everyone at work's a bit nervous about having the customers come back in, obviously, but we'll see. We'll see how we get on. But yeah, weird times. It's scary as hell, especially because I work in a hospital. Exactly that, man. So part of me was like, because you work in a hospital and you know how high risk it is, are you guys like overly precautious, like with over sanitizing and over cleaning and over masking and everything else? And people that go into hospitals tend to have that same mindset of, Christ, this is really high risk, so let's keep it as clean as possible. And the fear we've got, and we've got nowhere near as much risk as you guys, but the fear we've got is just the idiots that come into our shop. You know, like builders, and they're like, oh, it's all, you know, in England, you've got this kind of vibe of, it's just a flu, it's just a cold, I don't want to fuss is about. And when they come in, they just don't wash the trolleys, they don't sanitise their hands, everything else. So we're going to be putting something into place, hopefully, where we have like a security guard that watches people sanitise and wash them before they come in. Because they're like, oh, I'm just grabbing a bit of wood, what does it matter, you know? And yeah, so we're all a little bit nervous about how it's going to end up. But, you know, I say, you guys on the front line are the reason that every Thursday we go outside and we clap, you know, for a couple of minutes, because what you're doing is incredible. Yeah, I'm back. Instead of there being 400 men on site, it's down to about 80. That's got to give you, I mean, 80 seems like a lot, but I know the size of the sites you work on, Kieran, so they've got to be, there's got to be plenty of room for you guys to work. And I'm glad you're one of the workers, because I had a week off where I was isolated and I was climbing the walls, absolutely climbing the walls. And there's so many people not taking it seriously, so many people. The thing about it is, right, they say things like, but the numbers are really low. You know, the flu kills more people per year. Here are the numbers of people that have died of this, this, and this, and this. And I'm trying to tell these people, yeah, the reason it's low is because we're in lockdown, because we're doing the right thing. We've kept it low. Do you know what I mean? Like if you then ignore the fact that it's dangerous because the numbers are low, rather than congratulating yourselves on doing the right thing, it's going to skyrocket. It's going to, every time we've had a thing like all the pubs shut down, so they had like one last night out, and everyone went out to the pub for one last night before the pubs were shut down. 2 weeks later, we were hitting almost 1,000 people a day of dying of this, and people didn't see the correlation. And then Easter Sunday comes around and it's a really hot day, so everyone goes to the park and goes, there's a barbecue and does an Easter egg hunt. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people did. So again, in a week or so, we'll probably see the numbers spike again. It's really frustrating. It's like working on a Sunday every day. We said that every day. Like today, I went out to get some shopping, and the queue was going round the corner. And I'm like, why are people waiting till Saturday to go and do their shopping? They're at home all week. I don't understand why everyone still does their big shop on a Saturday. It just doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I didn't bother. I just turned around and came back. Blows your mind, doesn't it? But the logic, you can see why they think it. Oh, the numbers, you know. And when people say like, oh, it's only 600 people dead today. Only 600 people have died today of this one, you know, blows. Honestly, if we hadn't locked down, there would have been like literally 2,000-3,000 people a day. guaranteed if we had a lockdown. I know in America the numbers are crazy, but then you've got such a big population, the numbers are always going to be higher. Yeah, we have to knuckle down and stick with it. It's going to be months. It's not a thing. And also the process to come out of isolation is going to be such a gradual thing as well. This could easily take a year, but to get back to exactly where we were, we've got to hope the vaccine that they've got together is going to work. Really do. That's the only thing. I normally come around and do magic, but I've got no magic to show you. I'm going to sit down with the table. At the minute I'm just sat on my sofa, so if I try and do magic now, I'm going to build up here. So I'm going to get a table set up and actually do some filming. But yeah, Benji's absolutely right. We're in for the long haul. And have you guys noticed as well that I'm touching my face so much, that you've been in contact with people more since being unable to see them. Like, I've had so many FaceTimes and Zooms, and my family, we meet up every Sunday on Zoom for a big quiz, and we never did that. We didn't see each other from month to month, and then we'd catch up or whatever. But there's a lot of good that's come out of this situation, as well as the bad, obviously. But I'm sure that the planet is taking a massive deep breath, and her lungs are repairing. There's no doubt about that. Sweden aren't even going into lockdown. There are some countries that have just had such low numbers. Who is it? Maybe Sweden. Germany have got really low numbers. Is it South Korea or somewhere? Where is it? Is it Korea? Somewhere's got it's literally 8 people have died of it or something. I don't know what they're doing differently, because we've gone for the herd immunity, which again I don't understand. How can you have a herd immunity if nobody's allowed out? Do you see what I mean? I thought the idea of herd immunity was some people would get it, recover, some people would get it, recover. So I don't understand it entirely. I'm just following the guidelines. The manager on our site said that our site will not get back to what it was for the duration of the job. And how long is that job duration? I know your jobs are massive, so that could be a year. Because we're opening up the shop again, but we're going to be 1 in, 1 out once we get to 30 customers and all that stuff for a long, long time. No, is it just because Sweden is stupid? I thought Sweden were quite smart and on the ball. Some nice stories about the Swedish news and people saying they won't get the virus since they're downwind. Yeah, so we're a bit more. Oh God, ever since I'm not allowed to touch my face, I touch my face so much. But my hands are cracking where I'm washing them so much and sanitising at work. I think that their countries are more spacious, less people. Yeah, it makes sense. Till January. Wow. Okay. Let's knuckle down. It's going to be a weird Christmas as well, isn't it? Really weird Christmas. I mean, I know what they're saying about downwind because it's on the breath, but some of the things you see people do, like even at work, the staff, you can see that they forget and they come real close in front of you when they walk past and stuff. Yeah, one of Tim actually left the job because he was concerned about it that much. Because he's, like I say, his mum's really high risk, so Tim quit. So Tim doesn't work there anymore. So yeah, it's affecting a lot of people. There's certainly a lot more magic streams on Instagram, isn't there? Jesus. Everyone is jumping on the same bandwagon. Bloody hell. There are some really good ones. If you don't watch Danny Buckler, incredible live streams. Him and Ben Earl team up quite a lot. They're really good friends. Ben Earl's Studio 52, I think, have done wonderful stuff during the during lockdown with the interviews he's had with some people like David Williamson, Danny Buckler's been on there. He's had some real top end magicians being interviewed, so it's been really cool for that sort of thing. Yeah, Kieran said didn't book a holiday. Can you know how many? I mean, did you hear a thing about the Virgin Airways? It's probably a fake thing. But I'm really hoping it's real. Obviously, Richard Branson's asked for a bailout for his airline from the government. And someone said that the government have said to him that his bailout can be that they will refund all the tax that he's paid to the UK government, which probably adds up to about 150 quid. I'm really hoping that was their response to him. Much I think is amazing, he doesn't pay any tax and he shouldn't get a bailout. Yeah, exactly, Lorenko. all the magicians that were having a pop at people that are Instagram only and live stream only or camera magic only have suddenly dug out all of their gimmicks. If you see every gimmick that plays to the camera, and suddenly they're doing them. So it is funny. The Instagram guys are well ahead of the curve now, massively ahead. I can't wait to see these. Jeremy, that's what I was talking about. I can't remember Jeremy's name. I always forget his name. The live stream we did with Jeremy was great. He had a real nice chemistry. I enjoyed watching that. With anecdotal stuff to then you just talking to him about. It was nice because you almost asking the questions that people would want to ask, like how do you get into the table work? What's the route? It wasn't like tell me all your secrets. It was like which route did you take and which books did you which author did you go to, and then to go on to the next one. And he gives a real good path of go and learn this, master this, move on to the next one, master this. And you can see the work that he's put in to get to where he is. It's not like he's just sat down and, just played with cards until he got good. He's properly studied, Jason England and so on. They studied all the guys doing table work to get to the level he's at. You're still vaping. I've got no doubt you're vaping, Kieran, because you took to it like a duck to water, mate. I can't believe we smoked. In fairness, I only smoked recently because I wasn't enjoying my vape until I realised I hadn't changed the coil when it was black. It was disgusting. I must have been vaping cement for the last 2 months. Yeah, I'd like to have a conversation with him, but I just feel like I don't know what I'd bring to the conversation because our styles are so different. His is very much table audience in one place, and I'm very much in the trenches, kind of, doing magic using the timing and the offbeats rather than him doing it so that it's genuinely invisible. So it would be an interesting conversation, but I feel like unless I'm performing live, I'm definitely the student in any conversation I'd join in. So yeah, I'd like to pick his brains, but to be honest with you picked his. I'll make massive schoolboy. I'm just getting these messages coming in just after I finished talking about stuff. But yeah, he's. I feel like such an amateur talking to Jeremy. It'd be ridiculous. Did you see as well on the V1.1s? They put my Ten of Hearts in as their reveal. So that's they asked me what my favourite card was, and the Ten of Hearts was my card. So they made that reveal on the 1.1s. So these are kind of special. And now I found out that Derek's going to put my ugly mug on his deck as well. I'm properly over the moon. Very, very cool. We're big in the hell out of those once they're done. Have you got a design in mind yet, Dale, or is it just something you're thinking of for the next one? These bad boys, lots of time for these. Love Jeremy Griffith's new card. Is that the what are they called? Royal Standard or something? I've seen them. They look beautiful. I haven't bought any cards in a while because I didn't know whether I was going to get furloughed or laid off or anything else. So I just kind of brought everything in. And didn't. And basically, the last thing I bought myself was 24 pairs of work gloves and a new biro. That's about it. I don't intend to keep my gloves very long if you've got customers coming in. I mean, biro has got Bella's written on it, and just, because people get nicking my pens at work. Yeah, I don't want any, if I ask you in the future, ignore me. I don't want any little, here's what is the progress of the idea. I want to see, boom, I want to have an opening. Republic, that's the one. Don't know why, it's an R word. When your cards are done, I want to do it. I want an unboxing. I'm going to try not to look at anything online. I just want, let me know where I can buy them and get a package. Just like no clue. I might have to unfollow you once you start promoting it. Put you in a deck holding 10 of Hearts to reveal. It's often hard to figure out why I like that card until you realise it's of 10 heart to figure out why I love that card. It's my favourite little bit of double play. with the wording, which is why I like it so much. Engraved or paper and tape. It's yeah, I like the old name on the thing with the sellotape around it. Big fan of that. But no, I've got one which is it's only a biro, but it's engraved, and I've got one for my ops manager. So we've got Brooker and Bella's warehouse team, as we've now I'm a forklift driver. I'm a forklift driver, by the way, Kieran. Little pivot steer, love it. Although I did break it the other day. All the hydraulic fluid come pissing out, which was funny. I was sat there going, okay, and then so I went home. We parked it up, and the manager who was there then didn't plug the thing in. It's electric. I'll send you a prototype when it's ready so you see it. But yeah, I don't want any. That'd be amazing. But I don't want any clues to what it looks like until I open that package. So that'll be amazing. And I'm going to do an unboxing video of me looking at them for the first time. So yeah, that'd be amazing. Thank you, dude. But yeah, it was. He forgot to plug in the forklift. So the next day, we get a guy out really early in the morning. We got like 2 massive trucks, articulated lorries, waiting to come in to drop in like 40 tons worth of aggregate, and we've got all the timber to come in and everything else. And so we finally get it fixed. We're like, whoop, we got a truck back. On I get. It only got the power to lift the forks up. We're like, fuck. So we had to plug it in. You know, when you're trying to charge something really quickly, it takes ages. Yeah, very frustrating day. And he was only on loan as well, that guy. He came in, wrecked the place and left. Thank you, Derek, man. Very, very cool. So I'm going to be more active on YouTube. I'm going to be doing lives. I'm going to be doing videos. What do you think about Showcase Saturday or Showcase Sunday, actually, because I've got Mondays off work. So Showcase Sunday, Full Bellas, all those kind of things that we can do again. If you're interested, guys, let me know. I had to drive from Birmingham to Bristol the other day, 2-hour drive to do 10-minute lift with a forklift. You kidding me? They didn't have a forklift driver, so you had to go all that way. Mate, I kind of I've got to get a new license because the only forklift I'm licensed to drive is the Pivot Steer Aisle Master, which is incredible because I can take pallets in and out of and load and offload from an aisle 1.6 meters wide. But I need to get license for the other kind, you know, the regular forklifts that don't turn on their own asses. So yeah, once I've got those forklift licenses, hopefully get duty manager at work, which I think is the next one coming up is mine. If I put the work in, I can, yeah, and kind of put in a CV that doesn't say, so what skills have you got? I'm like, oh, I've got a really well-timed top change and my past is pretty much invisible because I do it on the offbeat. Doesn't really get you many jobs, you know, when you put that as your CV. So yeah, it's good to have some actual life skills. Would love to see some Full Bellas again. Okay, Full Bellas I'm really happy to do. If you're not on the Discord, I'll put a link somewhere. I'll maybe do a link on Instagram because you're all on there. We'll get some videos sent in again. I'll do it in a way where it doesn't feel so much like I'm tearing a trick apart. If I'm fooled or not fooled, I'll try and do a little bit of double speak. I'm thinking about doing those on Instagram as well. So like little mini versions. Hired, exactly. So wait, your pass is invisible. Wait, let me send you the link. Yeah, I'll send you the lecture I did of it. So yeah, we'll do Showcase Saturday. We'll do Full Bellas again. And yeah, I don't think there's many tutorials I've got left. I've taught most of the stuff I know on the channel, but I may well look at some of my older videos and refilm them, add some new touches to it, and re-upload again. So I will be active. I won't be mega active. I'm not going to do like 5 videos a week or anything, but I'm certainly going to try and put at least a video a week up and do one live as well. So hopefully you guys will stick around for that. I got a very odd channel that's just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. I think I'm just about to hit the 6 million on the Fool Us on the Fool Us video. So it'll be a nice time to sort of celebrate that, and I might even look, I might have already hit it. I was very, very close just recently, so let's have a look. Library, my videos, sort by most popular.
Get £10.
yeah, I need literally like 2,300 views, so that'll be imminent. And then yeah, we can celebrate that with some new content. All right, guys, I'm not going to drag this out. Great to see you all again. Hopefully, if you're watching this on YouTube +1 or whatever it is you watch it on, leave a comment below. Let me know what you'd like to do, whether we showcase Sunday or Full Bellas again. And I will leave you a link in the next live or the next video where you can send those videos. I'll curate them and we'll get going with the showcases again. All right, guys, great to hear from you all. Glad you're all safe. Derek, as you're on the front line, please stay safe, mate, and thank you for everything you're doing. Really cool. I'm going to go make a cup of coffee, enjoy my new vapes, and wait for Lauren and Logan to get back. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Are you sure you want to end your stream? Yeah, I'm trying to do it with a really cool stare into the camera click, and it's got a, are you sure you would? Yeah, I do want to end my stream.